Saudi Arabia has made a major announcement that marks a pivotal shift in its energy and security policies. The kingdom revealed plans to enrich uranium and sell it, as part of a broader push to monetize its mineral resources while simultaneously strengthening its nuclear program. The country's energy minister, Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman, confirmed the government's intention to produce and export yellowcake, a concentrated form of uranium, which serves as a precursor in the nuclear fuel cycle. This announcement signals Saudi Arabia's growing ambitions to diversify its energy sources, reduce dependence on oil, and cement itself as a key player in the global energy landscape. The move has, however, raised significant concerns and sparked intense debate, particularly about the potential implications for regional and global security. While Saudi Arabia has framed this development as part of a peaceful energy initiative, many international observers worry that the enrichment process could lead to the development of nuclear weapons. This concern is especially pronounced given the kingdom's geopolitical context and the region's history of nuclear proliferation. Saudi Arabia's nuclear program is taking shape amid mounting tensions in the Middle East, where nuclear ambitions have been a central issue of contention for years. Iran, the regional power with whom Saudi Arabia has a fraught and often adversarial relationship, has long pursued nuclear capabilities. In response to Iran's nuclear developments, Saudi Arabia has hinted at the possibility of pursuing its own nuclear weapons program if Tehran continues with its nuclear ambitions. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the kingdom's de facto ruler, has made public statements suggesting that Saudi Arabia would be forced to pursue nuclear weapons if Iran were to develop them. These remarks have fueled fears of a nuclear arms race in the Middle East, with other countries in the region potentially seeking their own nuclear capabilities as well. The Saudi government's decision to enrich uranium is a clear response to the growing influence of Iran in the region and its nuclear developments. Iran's nuclear program has long been a source of tension with the West, and Saudi Arabia's ambitions appear to be driven, in part, by the need to maintain a balance of power in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia's concerns about Iran's nuclear intentions have led to a broader strategy of enhancing its military capabilities, strengthening ties with the United States, and seeking assurances from Western allies that they will help counter any potential threat posed by Iran's nuclear program. While the international community, including key players such as the United States, Russia, and China, has repeatedly called for restraint in the region, Saudi Arabia's move to enrich uranium has provoked concerns about nuclear proliferation. Critics argue that the kingdom's nuclear ambitions could undermine global non-proliferation efforts and set a dangerous precedent for other countries in the region. If Saudi Arabia proceeds with its plans to enrich uranium, it could prompt other nations, particularly in the Gulf region, to pursue similar capabilities, leading to an unchecked proliferation of nuclear technology. There are also concerns about the potential military applications of Saudi Arabia's nuclear program. Although Saudi Arabia has insisted that its nuclear ambitions are for peaceful purposes, critics remain skeptical. The dual-use nature of nuclear technology, where the same technology can be used for both civilian and military applications, means that the kingdom could potentially divert its enriched uranium to produce nuclear weapons in the future. Given the volatile political environment in the Middle East, many fear that the kingdom's nuclear capabilities could be misused, either by the Saudi government or by other actors with access to the technology. Saudi Arabia's plans to produce yellowcake are also seen as a response to global energy demands and its desire to reduce its reliance on oil. The kingdom has long been known for its vast oil reserves, but with the growing global push for renewable energy, Saudi Arabia has been seeking to diversify its energy portfolio. By expanding its nuclear program, Saudi Arabia hopes to position itself as a leader in nuclear energy production, both for domestic consumption and for export. The potential to sell enriched uranium to international markets could also provide a significant revenue stream, especially as the kingdom moves to develop its non-oil sectors. The international response to Saudi Arabia's nuclear ambitions has been mixed. Western countries, particularly the United States, have expressed concern over the potential for nuclear proliferation in the Middle East. The US has historically been an ally of Saudi Arabia and has long supported the kingdom's efforts to modernize its energy infrastructure. However, Washington has also emphasized the importance of ensuring that Saudi Arabia's nuclear program remains peaceful and does not contribute to the spread of nuclear weapons. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, the global body responsible for monitoring nuclear programs, has also expressed concerns about Saudi Arabia's lack of transparency regarding its nuclear plans. While Saudi Arabia is a signatory to the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, NPT, which permits the peaceful use of nuclear technology under strict safeguards, critics argue that the kingdom's moves toward uranium enrichment could be a violation of its commitments under the treaty. As Saudi Arabia continues to move forward with its nuclear program, it will face increasing scrutiny from both regional and global actors. The kingdom's ability to balance its desire for energy diversification and its security concerns, while maintaining adherence to international non-proliferation norms, will be a critical factor in determining the future of its nuclear program. The ramifications of Saudi Arabia's actions will likely be felt not only in the Middle East but across the world, as they could set the stage for a new era of nuclear arms proliferation in the region. In conclusion, Saudi Arabia's decision to enrich uranium and develop its nuclear capabilities represents a pivotal moment in the Middle East's geopolitical landscape. While the kingdom seeks to position itself as a leader in nuclear energy, its actions are raising alarms about the potential for nuclear proliferation in a region already fraught with tension and instability. How Saudi Arabia navigates its nuclear ambitions in the coming years will be crucial in shaping the future of the Middle East and the global non-proliferation regime.